Hi, welcome to episode 31 of The Kitchen Sink, my weekly vlog. I'm Eric J. Barkman, and today I'll be talking about episode 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is titled I Spy. Now, just a warning, if you haven't seen the episode yet, you should go watch it first, as there will be spoilers in this episode. It was another enjoyable episode, and after some disagreements between Agents Coulson and May, it's nice to see that the team is starting to trust each other a bit more and work together. It should be especially interesting to see how this goes in tomorrow's episode, Girl in the Flower Dress, which, based on the previews, looks like they'll be finding out a bit about Sky still working with the rising tide. So we'll see how that goes. But back to this episode. You'll recall near the end where Agent Ward had gone into the Russian place and had looked at the boards with all sorts of writing and symbols and such. Now, most of it didn't really mean much to me, but one thing that I noticed, by which I mean other people noticed it and I read it on the internet, was that there was some scroll writing on one of the boards. Now, the Skrulls, for those of you who are not aware, are an alien race in the comics of shapeshifters. Interesting thing, actually, the Chitauri from the movie The Avengers were a name used for the Skrulls in the Ultimate Universe, which is an alternate Marvel Comics universe, which is supposed to be more modern or whatever. And that was actually why they were called the Chitauri, because they wanted to give them a name that was kind of a reference without actually using up a alien race that they may want to use down the line somewhere. As such, a lot of people are thinking that the writing may have something to do with Chitauri tech stuff that was recovered from Avengers. I'm hoping that it's not, that it's actual Skrull stuff, which will be something to come up. Because, now, you may remember that I've stated multiple times that I don't think Coulson's an LMD. Here's my theory. He's a Skrull. I'm actually now thinking, this is a new theory that I just came up with after finding out about this, but my theory is that the real Coulson did die, but what happened was S.H.I.E.L.D. had discovered a Skrull spy amidst their ranks around the same time. So what they did was they convinced the Skrull that he was Coulson and had him shapeshift to Coulson's form, which would explain why he doesn't have muscle memory. Now you'd be maybe saying, but wait, then how would he, have all of Coulson's memories, his episodic memory, i.e. my issues with an LMD? Well, throughout this episode, they repeatedly referred to telepathy and stated that it wasn't possible, repeatedly. Now, when you say something like that repeatedly in a TV show, that to me is like in Star Trek Enterprise, where it was always, the Vulcan Science Directorate has conclusively determined that time travel is impossible. I'm not sure if that's the exact word-for-word line. It's been years since I've seen Enterprise, but it was stated a lot. And considering one of the main premises of the show was a war involving time travel, yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. See, in the comics, S.H.I.E.L.D. actually has a psi-division, in charge of psychic stuff, telepathy, and all that. So what I'm thinking is that in the MCU, they also have a psi-division, which just that the main characters don't know about it. So what I think is that as Coulson was dying, the members of the psi-division transferred his memories and possibly even his consciousness to a Skrull body, which would mean that even though this Coulson's body is dead, his mind would still be alive, just in a Skrull body. It's a pretty far out there theory. Honestly, there's a good chance that it's completely wrong. But it feels like it could be what's going on. So yeah. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? You have anything else to say? Just let me know. And thumbs the video up if you like it. Thumbs it down if you don't. And subscribing will be great. And have fun.